I'll have 3 bars after this. I can make another one after that.
Once I get to a point where I've made a significant amount of money and bought like the cool combat ships that I want to buy, I'm gonna buy a ship to go exploring in, and then just wander off in this like ridiculously sized galaxy.
I'm kind of interested in exploring too. I saw that as an option of things to do, and I was like,
I want to do it, but I want to buy like the really cool, big, expensive ships first.
yeah. Okay.
LFT 1204.
Yep. I can make it. I'll be in my last quarter again.
Yeah, me too. I think we have similar sized fuel tanks.
Frameshift drive charging.
In reality, when we're down to a jump like this, we should just fuel scoop if we can. But whatever. I hate fuel scooping. I bought like an extra large fuel tank for my transport ship just so I would not have to fuel scoop, like, ever.
It's not nearly as terrifying as I thought it would be.
No.
Well, because I thought I had to keep moving the whole time. So when you said, "Oh, you just stop," oh, really?
Good. We can fuel scoop here.
Main fuel tank drained.
I mean, you're technically still moving when you're stopped. You're just moving so slow it doesn't look like you're moving. You're moving at kilometers a second instead of megameters a second. Don't stare into the bright light.
Really pretty though.
It's really pretty, but it's also incredibly bright.
Terribly so.
Yeah, the
It is a
brightness is
bit.
up a little bit on my monitor to combat Curse of Darkness. Curse of Darkness on the Burning Basement is like the worst thing on the planet.
It really is.
You can't see a damn thing.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Well, though I dealt with had Curse of Darkness without turning my gamma up ever before, so.
Yeah, I don't know how you did that. Probably just got hit a lot, right?
Yeah, pretty much. uh, Getting close to full.
How's your heat doing?
Good. Only at 70%.
Oh, you got less heat than I do. I am almost full as well.
Last quarter.
Oh, less than a quarter here. But I also moved in close enough so I was getting the maximum fuel units a second.
Ah.
And pull away before we...
Go here. Oh.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Alright.
Is it on the other side of the planet? Oh,
No.
shit.
Well, for me it isn't. I don't know where you are.
Sorry, I'm almost flying into the sun.
Yeah, don't...
One
don't,
second.
Don't do that.
Maybe I shouldn't fly max speed and first find out where I'm facing.
Probably.
Okay. Widow's Light?
Correct. I can actually see... I've just realized I can see which systems you have targeted
Ah.
in the top where the wing symbol thing is. You see
Oh,
that?
yeah. That makes it, yeah, because yours, well, it tells me your current status is Widow's Light, so.
Yeah. It shows you my target.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright. Crucius sector.
Fuel scooping.
many jumps we have left? We only have 3 jumps left. We're almost there. Getting you that jump range makes all the difference. When Bobby and I made this trek originally, we made it without having, like, outfit our ships differently, so we did it on, like, minimum jump range. And it was also before you could... You used to not be able to plot routes this far away. So we had to kind of, like...
That kind of sucks.
Yeah, we had to use, like, a website to kind of figure out how to get to where we wanted to go, basically.
Oh, by the way, how do I change where I spawn? Because I get all this way and then die immediately, and it's like, go back to
No,
that
you'll
place.
just pay the cost to respawn in the ship instead of the free ship. We might have to look up how... I would like to know how to change where the free ship spawns at, but...
Yeah, that's what I was...
I mean, you've got enough money that you can put non-free stuff onto your ship now.
Yeah.
Too.
Okay, I'm... Placid? I can make it there. So.
I can also make it there.
But, yeah, you're right.
I mean, I can't imagine that the, like, rebuy cost on your current ship, even with, like, the slightly, like, changed fittings is going to be hardly anything. But we can Google it. Because I don't know. I've never done it before. In fact, I ended up... Actually, now that I think about it, I ended up back in the starting system, like, last week sometime. Because I was using a ship to fly and move one of my ships, and I got interdicted and exploded. I was just like, son of a bitch. We probably need to fuel scoop here.
Fuel scooping.
We're almost there, though. I'm excited to see what you think of the name of the station we're going to be docking at. I want it to be a surprise. It's funny.
Yes. It's gonna be like your mom, so it says like docking in your mom or something.
That would be funny. All right, I've got enough fuel to make the jump there. I'm not gonna fuel scoop the whole way to full.
Oh, is this the last jump?
This is the last jump.
I might stick around for a little longer just to be safe, but... Maybe when I get to about half.
Yeah, I mean, I'm at about half. The sound design in this game is just so satisfying and good. Like, I love all of the sounds that this game makes. The laser fires are really satisfying. Like, machine gun weapons and stuff are all really satisfying. The warp sounds, just pretty much
So,
just everything.
I do have to say, one thing. I mean, these sounds, we're going to hear in space. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, realistically.
But it would be so boring if it was just dead
exactly.
silence.
That's exactly how I feel about it.
Frameshift drive charging.
All you hear is the rattling of your own ship. Ugh.
Yeah. I mean, I think you would still probably hear your weapons firing because they're attached to your ship.
Yeah.
So, like, the sounds would, like the weapons firing would reverberate through the ship, kind of a thing. But you wouldn't hear other ships explode. Alright, I'm here. You're here. Why don't we go to the closest station?
it George Lucas?
It is George Lucas. Are you prepared to dock in George Lucas?
That's kind of creepy. Okay. Well, especially after knowing what docking is.
This is a fairly good system to buy ship fittings and stuff in, too.
Wait, so did you name this, or was this the actual name of the...
No, this is the actual name of the place.
Okay, I was like, did you somehow purchase this or something?
No. Why would I name it George Lucas?
I don't know, your love of Star Wars and...
No. If I was going to do that, I'd name it like Alderaan. Or the Death Star. Or That's No Moon.
Not a moon.
Oh, I'm getting interdicted. Yes, interdict me. Oh, God. Oh, God. Everything's freaking out. Yeah, interdict me. Let's see how that... What? How did I evade that? What the hell?
Is there a way for me to, like, come to your help? But not that I'm going to, but is there a way that it's possible?
There is, yeah. Assuming I have it enabled still, but there is, yeah. It'll leave like a frame shift wake that you can lock onto and approach like you're approaching a station.
Oh.
But the whole like game just like freaked out there while I was trying to submit to the interdiction, and instead it just evaded the interdiction. Just like, what the hell?
Magic.
Like the whole screen was just like flashing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, random NPC talking.
What do we want? Freedom. When do we want it?
Rebel scum.
Now. Safe, disengage.
Drop me too?
I did it?
I think I just came out of...
I think you did.
And I didn't hit J.
How far away are you? You're significantly far away.
Did I run out of fuel?
No. I think it
I
dropped
think
you
I might have
too.
run out of fuel.
You're not out of fuel.
I have very little.
You're not out of fuel.
Okay. Oh,
I think it just dropped
there it
you
is.
too.
I'm just 20 kilometers away for whatever reason.
You weren't locked onto me, were you?
So it didn't look like I was locked onto the station either.
Weird.
So I don't know what happened to that, but...
Bobby and I
Whatever.
have had this happen while we were doing wing stuff before, too.
Well, the other time, like earlier today, I almost ran into a sun or a planet, because I was in the blue zone for the super cruise, but then a planet approached, and it was like, slow down, and like almost ran me into it without...
You won't run into it. It'll just like force you out of Super Cruise, and it'll be real annoying.
Yeah. But no, I mean, like...
Oh god, I'm gonna run into the station because I was in the menu.
I
Ask Bobby about it though. He's run into a star several times because he never throttles down in hyperspace.
But yeah, I just... it confused me because I was under the speed, I thought, and it, like... I had to be real quick about avoiding running into it, because, whatever reason. Probably would have been a more interesting experience if I did run into the planet.
I'll be interested to see if, this time you're approaching from the right side of the station, but Bobby has such trouble finding the entrances to these stations.
Yeah.
I used to have lots of trouble too, but then, like, I've played enough at this point that I can just kind of see it now.
Definitely glad I fueled up to half while I was...
Alright.
Oh. best of George Lucas. Authority vessel? No.
What?
Says system authority vessel. No. In the local.
Oh, I missed it. Weird.
Inside of here. Or I find out that I'm like
Wanted
crazy
here.
thing, like, oh, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
Ah, right. Let me elite, dangerous, change, spawn.
That was probably like the most pro landing I've ever done.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that difficult to launch and land, but I feel like I haven't had many issues with it. You say Bobby's had issues? Is it that he's just that bad?
What's it?
Is it that he's bad at flying? Is that Bob?
No, Bobby
Brower?
has issues depending on the approach. Like if he comes out of frame shift on the side of the station with the like entrance to the station on this type of station, he's fine. But if he comes out on any of the other sides, he has a hard time like visualizing how the station is spinning and which side the entrance is on.
I get you.
Okay, okay, so it looks like if you take the free ship, you will always spawn back in that starting system. And there's no way to change that.
Really?
Yeah. But if you pay for the insurance, you will end up at the last station you were docked in. So you probably want to, change some of those fittings back out to more like things that you can use.
Give me some.
Because like you don't really need that that
Frame shift
drive
and
anymore.
yeah. I mean, the scoop is kind of useful. I mean,
Yeah, I would probably leave the scoop on.
and it wasn't. I mean, that was 20,000, so that was relatively inexpensive.
Right.
If I bought the 80,000 one, then
You might be able to get better weapons here as well. Let me.
why won't it let me sell it? My frame shift, or can you not sell it?
No, you have to
unless
replace it. You have to have a frame shift drive, so you have to
Ah.
buy and replace or whatever.
Hey, I think I'll make money because apparently here it's valued as 50,000. Profit of 30,000 credits. Wait, wait, no. What did I spend for the? I don't know. I'm thinking of the Goop. What was the? I forget what I spent for the frame shift. Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So there's no Class 1 frame shift drive?
Probably not.
I thought Class is the size of the
It's the
item,
it's,
right?
Yeah, but the size doesn't necessarily correlate to the ship. It correlates to the hard point, basically. Like the mount base, the slot it's going into.